Oh, I have to ask how much it is. That looks hand painted. But I'm not going to get those. Ooh, I'm going to look at the birch bark candle holder though. I wonder if that means it's got a friend. 2 of those would be spectacular. Now, there are some Franciscan apple cups and saucers for $4 each. Take a peek through the text. Oh!
I've been a reseller for nearly 40 years, and I can't imagine my life without thrifting. I've learned about a lot of things over the years, and I love to share my knowledge and adventures with you. So let's go be profitable and make it fun.
I am back at Goodwill. I have not been to Goodwill for a while. I have been to antique malls and I went to Assistance League and I just haven't been back to Goodwill. So there has been time for a major shift to happen on the shelves in the store since the last time I was here. And I'm excited to get in and see what I can find. Now, I'm going to keep my sights raised to those higher quality items that I have been working very hard to upscale to. And this time we're going to see if we can keep it 12 to 15 items. Let's see if we can find 12 to 15 really good, profitable items. Let's get in there. Let's get shop done. It's a very deceiving, beautiful sunny day because it is quite cold. It's unusually cold for this time of year in Las Vegas, but we're dealing with it. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of carts missing from the lucky cart storage area. Ooh, that one does not roll well at all. Let's go with, oh yeah, that one's much better. Let's go with this one. Our color is green. And just like that, Halloween is out, Christmas is in. We're gonna come over here to the metal shelf first, just because the other shelves have a lot of people shopping over there. That's a cool looking candle holder for $2. Now normally I really wouldn't pick up an item like this, but I'm also looking at more decorative pieces. I mean, and it's $2. Like, it's a $2 candle holder. I feel like I need to pick that up. I am liable to find quite a few of the green tag items because today is the first day that they are on sale. And I'm looking at this. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet. Oh, or if I can get it unstuck from, here we go. I can do it. All right. What are you? Are you a magazine rack? I don't know. You are made in China, so it probably came from like Home Goods. That's a cool magazine rack though. It's vintage inspired. I don't think it's vintage. I think we're gonna leave it, but $4, not a bad price. Not a bad price. And it may weigh on my mind and I may have to circle back, and if it's still here, I may have to come back and get it because it might just stick in my brain. That is a neat candle holder for $6. It is silver plate. I'm not seeing a maker's mark anywhere. So in my brain, I'm going over the question, can I get at least $15? No, wait, $6, $12, $18 for this. I feel like I can. I feel the fact that it's a double candle and it's Christmas season. So I am going to pick that up. What are you? Just a little tray. We use a lot of little trays in our household with preparing animal foods and taking them to different places. So I'm always kind of looking at the trays. This is what? This, oh, look at that. So it hangs. Let me hang it and show its full splendor. It's a hanging macrame shelf that doesn't hang. Oh yeah, I'm seeing how that kind of goes together there. It's kind of groovy. It's not old. It's again, it's that vintage inspired, but vintage inspired really does sell. I'm just trying to figure out how much could I sell this for? I'm really considering this one because it's got a great look, and I do think I could get 25 for it. You know what? I'm getting it. $8. Not a bad price for that. I think Jordan was looking at one of these recently, but I can't remember what she said about it. Oh yeah, and Jordan has news, but I'm not going to give it away here. You're going to have to go watch her videos. She mainly does shorts. She does them over on her channel, Just Jordan Things. But be paying attention over there. I'm not going to steal her thunder, but I'm just going to say, if you follow Jordan, you want to follow Jordan. Oh, what's that? Interesting little... I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about that. Kind of like it. These are pretty common now. I see these a lot. I used to pick them up because they're so Art Deco, but there's a lot of them out there. Family is beautiful. Hope is beautiful. And then you can change the beautiful to everything. Good. The answer. Amazing. It's a fun piece. Came from Kirkland's. Kind of like that. Down on the bottom are these metal crosses made in China. They're not, if these were old, I would pick them up. If they were cast iron, I would pick them up. They're a great decorator piece. That one's broken. But again, probably home goods. All right, the other side is their wood items. That looks hand painted. Huh. Little hand painted. It's not signed. Probably like a very, what do you call it? I don't want to say mass produced, but produced for, you know, like retail stores versus like a one-of-a-kind piece. Nice box. Not very old though. Oh, is that a rain stick? With a fish on it. Ruatan. Rain stick. He is $5. Do I want the rain stick? I feel like no. I'm gonna pass on that one. I like the higher quality vintage, just better quality ones. That one doesn't have a really good feel to it. This looks like a little bamboo box. Bamboo box with a bow for $2. I like it. I'm gonna grab that. All right, you are a cat? Oh, you're kind of cute. $5. I'm gonna leave that one for somebody else, but he is cute. Take a peek up top. I kind of like the corn cob basket. Very brittle though. C, give me an S. This is a cool tray. $4. It's probably a $12 to $15 piece, but super easy to ship, and I like it. Got some burlap wreaths, or those are kind of cool too. But I'm not gonna get those. Ooh, I'm gonna look at the birch bark candle holder though. It is $6. It's missing some of its little votives, but that's okay. Those are super easy to find and replace. Back to that one. That one is broken. I'll take that up to the register and have them dispose. Yeah, so I'll probably have to work a little bit to take these out of here because they, I don't know if they're glued in or they're just like tight. I could stick it in the freezer and see if that shrinks it up a little bit to pull those out. Oh wait, here, yeah, I used like it's soft. It's like a silicone. Okay. I'm gonna try and actually remove these because I think it would be better to put like some colored ones in there. But the candle holder itself is absolutely amazing. What did I say it was? $6? Yes. That's an interesting box. Unfortunately, the leather piece is all warped on top. It's an older one too. That's too bad. Oh, it's a price import Japan, so that confirms that it is vintage, but I don't know that this is fixable so much because the leather has actually shrank. It's not like it's just come loose and can be glued back down. It's pulled. So sadly, we'll have to leave that one. All right, we've got some glass items. This caught my eye. Look at this candle holder. Oh, this was a lamp? No. Why does it have that's what you put in a piece if a cord runs through it. So not sure what was meant to go there. $5. I'm just not sure on that one. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, but wait, there's a pair. See, now that kind of changes things. And does this one have the same? Yep, so it's meant to be there. It is a pair. It would be $10 for the pair, so it'd have to be worth about $30 for me to deal with it. I'm not sure it is. As much as I like these, I'm gonna try to do a quick Google search and see if I can find them, but I'm probably gonna end up leaving them. So this is when I struggle a little bit because my gut is telling me that these are really nice, but I can't find any comps and I would have to spend $10 on them. But I think $29.99 is not out of the realm of possibilities this time of year for selling some pretty glass candle holders. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get them. And I feel like the clear glass is starting to become more and more popular. So I am giving it a harder look. Like these are also really cool candle holders. Look like ashtrays at first, but they're not. They're candle holders. I can see the yellow tinge that tells me this is an older glass. It's not a new modern glass. Don't know who makes them, but for $4, I know I can get my money out of them this time of year. And the fact that they were a pair, see, that makes a big difference in my decision making. Like this one, I love this candle holder. I see these a lot. They're pretty common, but there's only one. So that one will leave. This is a cool ivy pattern. It looks like Mikasa. Yep. See the little black corner sticking out there? That is the Mikasa tag there. Not sure how much that one sells for. Mikasa is known for this partially frosted glass with patterns, and some of it does well, some of it not so well. Oh, here's another one of these little individual butter guys, and I bought the last one. So wait, how much are you? Oh, you're not priced. Oh, well, they'll give me a good price. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Okay, you guys were probably screaming through the screen there that there was a pair of these. So there is a pair. And it would only be $3 for the pair. I do love them. I would probably decorate with these myself if I didn't sell them, so I'm gonna grab those too. That is very colorful. Let's see. Who makes you? You are Tabletops Gallery, Odessa. That one's pretty colorful too. Doesn't it look like a Mexican, like a serape, like one of those Mexican blankets? Oh, they've got that one covered up. It looks like it's certified international though. Plates, plates, plates. Got some apple, salt, and peppers. And see, this is the kind of thing I'm going to train myself to just kind of leave behind and work on nicer items. Pretty pumpkin. You know, it's blue. I was looking at it for myself, but there will be an entire year of looking for new pumpkin items, so I will leave that. This has a vintage look to it. It is vintage. We don't know who makes it. It's $3. It's got a big chip, so that one has to stay. All right, we've got the little knicky-knacky shelf here. This is a Schmidt music box. I'm just really starting to veer away from these sorts of items unless they're super high quality or rare and valuable. And there is nothing there that is rare and valuable. So we will move along and look at these are heavy. These are a cast candlestick that is what they call antiqued. So it's got a finish on it, making it look older than it is. But these are more modern, and those we're going to leave behind. Already getting the Easter stuff out. Gotta look through it. Gotta look through all of it. And 'tis the season for looking through all of the Christmassy stuff. This is when they bring it all out. Most of these stores, they store stuff in the back until this time of year, so you never know what is going to appear out on the shelves. I mean, most people do the Christmas donating in January. And so that's why I think they do Christmas in July. These are those little pillow ornaments. They are vintage, but not super high quality or anything. So that's why Christmas in July happens, is because most thrift stores have all of this stocked up Christmas stuff, and they need to release some of it because there's almost too much to sell when you get to Christmas time if you don't do that. We did that at the Good Stuff thrift store, in fact, so that we could bring our supply of Christmas stuff down. We still have a huge supply of Christmas, and we're putting out more every day. So if you are local to Las Vegas, stop by and see what goodies you can find at the Good Stuff. And if you are a viewer, say so at the register, and there's some extra perks for viewers. This is a punched tin Christmas tree candle holder that I'm in love with. It's not priced. I wonder if that means it's got a friend. 2 of those would be spectacular. But let's find out how much they'll sell it to us for. And Christmas mugs and such, we generally don't find too much in the way of that. This is a Christmas angel tree topper. She's pretty glued up. Oh my. Yes. Lots of old glue on her. We will leave her. Okay, we got more Christmas. This is vintage. It's so kitsch. Oh, it's very wobbly too. So kitsch. And $3.99. Not a bad price, but we're gonna leave that. It's a little on the wobbly side. Let's see. Cute little mouse. Again, I'm training myself to leave those sorts of things on the shelf as much as they pull at my heartstrings. And I'm sure if it's still here when it goes like to half price, I would be more tempted to pick it up, but not right now. All right, this is where they have moved the pet supplies and such. But then right next to that is all of our fakeness, our fakery, our faux-ness, sometimes our joy if we find something good, but there's nothing today. Let's look in the vases. Now, we don't want to purchase any vases. We want to find vases. And I don't see any today. All right, we'll take a quick jaunt down the plastics. Never know what can get mixed in here. And while I generally don't sell a lot of plastic items, I look at every place in the store. That is fine bone china. Little kitty cat mug. Not super exciting, but you know what? We're gonna take him over to the mugs where he belongs, because he doesn't belong on the plastic shelves. He's not likely to get the attention he deserves here. Foot massager. That's interesting. So we are in the mug section now, so let's just put him right up here where he can draw somebody's admiration. Let's see what else we've got here. Mud Pie. It's kind of pretty. Mud Pie is a decent brand. That's probably a $12 to $15 teapot, but not one that we are going to pick up today. Guatemala. Let's see. No excitement in the mugs today. Now there are some Franciscan apple cups and saucers for $4 each. That is a good price, but I don't generally pick up cups and saucers in a pattern. Just the hardest piece to sell of any dinnerware set. And let's look through the glassware. See if there's anything exciting. And right now it would have to be really exciting, because I am still dealing with all of the things that I got at the antique mall and then the assistance league before that. So Danny's had a lot of work to do. These are nice. Probably easier to sell this time of year than others, but not really something I want to pick up and deal with right now. These red canisters are nice. Modern, yeah, you can see I don't know what the tag is, but they're priced right. They're definitely, I like that they have like a little bit of like a rubber ring on the bottom so they don't slide around on the counter. That's kind of cool. And looking closely for anything that might have some value. Made in Japan. Yeah, that is an older piece. Now, it's been here and not sold to the point where it is half price. But why? Usually that means there's some damage, but I don't see any damage. I see a little scratch there, but not like any cracks or anything. And it's only $2.50. I think I'm gonna be the one to pick that up. This piece caught my eye. It's an acrylic pour trivet that someone has made. It's nice, but not my cup of tea. This has an interesting pattern on it. You are Southern Living at Home, Gail Pittman. I think I've seen some Gail Pittman things do okay. I'm not going to pick that one up, but that name rings a bell. Oh, let's look through the clear stuff. So somebody's like whole collection, they just put these stickers on here. Those stickers could come off and you could put your own stickers. These are actually really nice quality little jars. It's a shame that there's some sticker removal to do on them, but I bet somebody will pick them up and repurpose those. Okay, the fish is cool. It's not a super exciting one. Yeah, it's made in Italy by Ceramiche Etruche, but really big, bulky to ship. So I will leave that one. I see the Temptations, little snack plates. And I see these. These look Italian. Yes, they say Italy. They are $4 each. I'm going to look for some damage to negate my purchasing them, but if there is no damage, I'm gonna pick these up for $4 each. And sometimes they're a little bit crudely made and there's some rough edges. That is not damage. That is just the way they're made in manufacturing. I don't see anything wrong with these. They're going in the cart. And then this has horses on it. It just barely caught my attention. I was looking, and it is Arthur Court for $3.99. Yes, please. So, in case anyone was wondering, Jordan went to Italy and did not find me a piece of glass to bring home. I'm a little disappointed. That's a nice little. I think this is for rice, right? It's both for cooking and then serving, because this works as a bowl and a lid. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And this little old-fashioned bath mirror with hooks. It's missing a hook, which is sad. It's a vintage inspired piece. It's not actually vintage. We'll kind of take a stroll down the mishy-mashy shelf and the craft supplies and such. Because again, I look everywhere because you never know where something is going to end up being put. I think I spotted a little perfume bottle. Unfortunately, it is missing its stopper. It's $2. That's too bad. It's a pretty little bottle. All right, lamps definitely don't look exciting today. No tempting lamps. We'll look through the wax warmers, but they're all missing their little tops, except for this one, which is just kind of plain. So, nothing there that we need today. They were just bringing out a cart of electronics, and I snagged this off of it for $5. It is the Fragile leg lamp. Now, if we could just find the shade. This is not actually the correct shade, but I feel like this shade might work. It needs a couple more little danglies, but it's an older shade too. It's kind of cool. All right. I don't see a price on it. We're gonna have to get a price on it, but I like it. I'm getting that too. All right, artwork. What is gonna call to me? I'm not super motivated to search artwork today, but if anything screams at me, I would dig a little further. This is like hotel art on canvas. That's a nice print with a nice frame. I like the frame a lot. It is $12.99. Nope. I have so much art to do. In fact, I'm thinking of running an art sale at the store because I have so much art. So I will leave it. Not signed. Looks like South American. And then there's another one. They are vintage. They could be worth something, but I'm going to pass on them today. See if there's anything over in the furniture that we would have to find a way to get home. I don't see anything tempting. All right, we'll give the pillows a little look-see. I'm not seeing anything exciting in the pillows today either. Because who doesn't need taco money? No, I'm not getting it. I just thought it was fun. Take a peek through the textile. Oh, that is Smokey the Bear. What are these? These are napkins? $4 for Smokey the Bear? I don't know if they're napkins or not, or what's going on here, but there are, wait, oh no, that's only 3 there. Okay, anybody else struggle with this? Like, there are 3 each. Okay, I thought it was 4 and 3, and I was gonna have a struggle, but anybody struggle with that? Like, if it's not an even number, my brain just has a problem, but now that makes it ever so much better because there are actually 6 of them. So I'm gonna pick up both of the Smokey the Bears. It's $3.99 for each set of 3. And if you know what they are, just Let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna have to do a little research and figure out, and I could get it wrong. Shabby chic. So this must be the person who actually trademarked that term and stopped everybody else from being able to use the term shabby chic. This was sold at TJ Maxx. We don't know when it was sold at TJ Maxx, although we could probably figure it out. There's probably a date code under there, but it doesn't matter because it's a really spectacular table runner. It's super long. What is it? 72 inches long. That's what it looks like on a table, and it's only $5, and I am sure I can get 15 to 20 for that. Sometimes textiles are really, really a great score because there's nothing easier to ship than textiles. I mean, jewelry's still easy, but sometimes jewelry has to be put in a box still and bubble wrap and all that. But textiles, a little tissue paper and throw it in a bag and you are good to go. Oh, there's Hey Hey, the chicken. Is that his name? Hey Hey? I want to say it is. Always be yourself unless you can be a unikitty. Then always be a unikitty. You know what? I have a certain employee that would absolutely love this. I might even try to find a pillow form for it and make it a complete pillow, but I'm going to pick that up for her. Peeking through the curtains. I'm always peeking through the curtains because I'm still looking for a certain curtain to put in my room. Look at this fluffy purse. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's green too, so it's half price. Who makes the fluffy purse? Why do I love the fluffy purse? I don't see a name. Oh, yes, I do. Wait, it's a... Oh, it just says faux fur is the tag. Oh, I just feel like that's kind of fabulous. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. Well, that's a bummer because that was a fun purse. Okay, we'll keep looking. That one has issues as well. One thing about a purse is, unless it's like something super valuable and worth repairing, nobody wants to buy a purse with issues. So they have to be pretty close to perfect. It's unusual. Auto drive backpack. Huh. Kind of a cheap fabric though. This one down here is also half price. Costa Rica Pura Vida. That is just fabulously fun. Like I would use this when I go to the swap meet or flea markets to carry my cash in, as opposed to like a fanny packs are so outdated. This is half price at $6.50, and if it doesn't have resale value, I'll be using this. All right, I think that is about gonna do it in the purses. All right, we're gonna scope out the cases in front that include some better items and then their jewelry. I've got a lot of jewelry to deal with right now. Oh yes, and be sure to join me over at the Niche Shopping Network. It's the new channel where I will be doing live sales in conjunction with other YouTubers you may know, such as Dawn of Hudson Vintage, Picker Road, and more. We are just going to make it a fun, educational, entertaining, fun place to shop and find things that bring you joy. So go ahead and pop over there and see what our schedule is for upcoming sales, and that's where we'll be doing those lives from. So hope to see you over there. All right, I didn't see anything exciting in the jewelry, so we are gonna head to the checkout. Stay tuned for a recap. I'll tell you everything I bought, how much I paid, and how much it's worth. That's coming up right now. Oh, I have to ask how much it is. Is it being held? Oh no. Well, that would be a bummer. Is If it's not being held, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Because I need another disco ball. Actually, I can make a little grouping. Like this one's smaller than the one I have, and then I have that colored one. So now I'm thinking I can make a little grouping. If I get it, I'll show you my start of that. Disco balls all hung up. I love them all. I love the grouping. Let me know what you think. Let me give a different angle. Kids are torn. Noah thinks they should be separated more. Rachel doesn't like them at all. I actually love them. But I'm wondering if I should bring the colored one in the back forward and put the other smaller one behind it. So, if you made it to this part of the video, give me your opinion on the Thenichelady disco balls. And go be profitable and make it fun.